blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to... Oh, hey there, I didn't see you. I was just working on a new song that I'm writing. It's me, Eddie Hurst. Welcome back to the second part of the Lockdown Lock-In. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much for having me. And it is an honour to be helping out such a noble cause. You know, just a lot of people are selflessly giving up their time, and I'm no different, you know. I wouldn't use this as a cheap way to try and do self-promotion. Rest assured, like, you know, all of this is just coming straight from my heart for a cause that I really care about, the National Autistic Society, and at no point am I going to try and just, you know, use it to publicise myself. So that's fine. Okay, so I'll just start off with my classic songs that we all know and love, I'm sure. I've got ants in my pants, a snake in my boot, I've got an otter in my pocket, and I'm running from the zoo. That's the first one. First one there, first one in the bin. When I close my eyes, it's your face that shines through. God, I regret these eyelid tattoos. I get the way right now, guys. Some of you might have noticed I am a musical comedian. I'm as disappointed as you are. But let me tell you about myself. I'm not good at looking after things. Last week I was going to plan as a gift, died after a few days. I was pretty upset. Won't give a proper send-off, so I had a funeral for it. I buried it. Next day it was alright. Went to the gym the other day. I mean, I didn't actually. Come on, I'm respecting lockdown and like some members of our government. I went to the gym for the purposes of this joke the other day, and I saw two real beefcakes. I went up to them and went, "Hey, dudesons, do you want to see a real man?" Then I showed them how to balance work commitment with family life. A lot of people, they say to me, you know, "Eddie, it seems like using musical comedy as a way to emotionally distance yourself from human connection." And to those guys, I'd just say, "Oh, God." Come on, what have I got of interest to say? I'm a 20-something, cisgendered, straight, and this may come as a shock to some of you, white man. What? You want to find out my life story? Just go into any bookshop, throw a dart, and you'll find out why I'm banned from so many Waterstones. So this song, I just, you know, we've just all got to do what we can in these trying times that we live in, and this song is actually quite a personal one to me. That I'd just like to share for you guys. I think I've spoken with Mark, and he's going to put some really moving footage over the top of it, like a lot of charity nights, you know, like on Comic Relief and that. It's going to look real pro. So this is a song about a relationship I was in once. It's about, you know, keeping secrets from each other and how it can it can tear you up inside. You've got a secret you're keeping from me, but I'm gonna find out. I need honesty. You turn away, but it's clear to see from your ankle to your thigh, you've got a robot knee. What? Robot knee, shoots out lasers and it brews coffee. Robot knee, Harvey's made of cybernetic technology, so don't hide, be true to me. Shows you robot knee. I've got a secret I'm keeping from you. You might not believe it, but I promise it's true. You see, while you're mostly human except for one part machinery, I'm mostly made of wires and cogs and technology except for one part of my body. Can you guess what it is? I mean, I know you can't. I can't hear you if you shout out at me. I'll just run through some of the parts of my body that you could have guessed it is. Toes, elbows, shoulders, Heads. None of them. The one missing, it's that one. One guy once said, I don't know, you dick. And he was genuinely upset not to be the first person to have guessed that. So if you did guess that, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was a knee, a human knee. Human knee, it just burns when I spill coffee. Human knee. My original knee, it was taken from me on a raid on my laboratory. I've been searching since the 70s, and I think finally, I think you've got my knee. Give it back, please. If you are out there and you still have it, I would quite like having the knee back. Good. Right, guys. So this has been what a joy, what a pleasure, what a treat, what a privilege. But I'm coming to the end of my time now with you here. Not in general, just here. I've got ages, an insufferably long time in many respects. I mean, people go on about life being short, but not when you're locked in your house with a heavily pregnant wife. So I'm fine, thanks for asking. So I'd like to perform 2 short songs for you now, and that's it. That's it. I'm out of here. So good luck trying to stop me. As if someone would try and stop me. I'm a one-way motorway, because that's how motorways work. That's that one. Here's a free one. I started getting into blues music in the lockdown. It's very exciting. So this is the first blues song I've ever written. So it's really good. It's called How I Started My Day. Woke up this morning. Thanks for that. Okay, guys. Last song. Then I'm gonna get right out of your hair like a very polite knit. I won't climb a mountain for you. I won't cross a wild river, it's true. But I think you're a great organizer. You're my work shift supervisor. And I need Monday off. Look at that little cat. I think they're called cattails. Why? I don't know. It's not a cat. That's a cat tail. That's a dog tail. That's. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for watching this. And please do donate to the National Autistic Society. If you would like to follow anyone for any reason, I don't know why you would. Have a look for all the comedians. I'm sure they've all got details on how you can get in touch with them and see the work that they're up to really easily. And anyway, thank you for having me. And back to the studio, Mark. I don't know if you're in a studio. I've decided you're in a studio. You're in a studio. Mark, in your studio/bedroom.
Hello and welcome to this special edition of Drunk Countdown as part of the Lockdown Lock-In. Of course, we're here raising money for the National Autistic Society tonight, so the key 9-letter word this evening is donations. If you can afford to donate, please do visit justgiving.com/lockdownlockin. But now let's get on with the game and introduce our comedian players. I'm joined by Laura Monmoth and Umby Winters.
Bit of a stretch to call me a player.
I thought you were going to say maybe to call me a comedian then.
No. I'm very funny. I'm just not very good at countdown. So I'm one of those so-called countdown players.
Just to give a bit of context to this, how much have you guys drunk so far?
This is cider number 5.
Okay.
This is lager number 6.
But all I've had today is a lasagna. So.
Wow, what a life you're living right now.
Oh, listen, lockdown means I am living the height of luxury.
Now, of course, we can't play Countdown without Dictionary Corner. So in Dictionary Corner, we've got Frizz Frizzle.
Hello. Umby the alcoholic Garfield. That's what we call them.
It's what I'm known as. Been known as that since I was in reception. What a tragic backstory I have.
So, should we play some Countdown?
No.
Okay, thank you for watching this special edition.
Please donate. Please donate. It'll be wonderful. But yes, I'm basically in Dictionary Corner. I am on a website called Countdown Solver, which has completely changed the way that I view Countdown now. I will forever be cheating from now on.
I mean, if people are watching this that have never seen your channel before, Frizz does regularly play Countdown.
But now, it's a game changer.
Just wait until you find the website that lets you cheat at only Connect, Frizz. It's going to change.
Imagine the algorithm that would be. Right, let's play Countdown, to quote a Countdown spin-off, which technically is what we are. I'm going to minimize myself.
For legal reasons, we are not a Countdown spin-off.
No. Right, I will see you after round 1 with better words than you.
That's what you think. You care.
Okay, obviously, as this is a charity special, not everything is as it seems. There will be some alternative rules throughout the evening as we progress. The first round is a letters game, and it's Laura's letters.
Oh, fantastic. Can I have, please, a consonant?
You may have a T.
Fantastic. Do love a T. A vowel?
An O.
An O as well.
Are
you encouraging people to play along at home?
Yeah, people can play along at home, but they also do know that we can't see this because this is not live.
Yeah, this is
just to let you know, so far you could have had a 2-letter word, which was the word two.
I got off.
I just wondered if I'm going too fast, whether I should slow down my choices in case people are actually trying to write these down at home.
Well, they are going to be on the screen. That's the advantage of the pre-record.
Fuck it then. Can I have a consonant, please?
Yeah.
Also, Laura, I know you've been drinking for a few hours. I guarantee you're not going as fast as you think you are.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Consonant.
There's definitely some words in there because I found a ton. F.
Vowel.
If I can get Tunbridge Wells out of this.
O.
Then you'll be cheating. Consonant.
L.
Consonant.
S.
Dick vowel.
Dick vowel.
I got my tonsils removed.
It's an E. It's an E.
And another consonant, please.
It's a V. Oh, do you know what? That's a bit shit. We'll have a 10th letter, please.
Another consonant.
No, this is going to ruin Frizz's chance of...
No, there's 10 letters in play now. It's
Okay.
T-O-N-S-E-V-S, and your time starts now. Actually got an 8, which would be impressive if we didn't have 10 letters.
That's pretty good, though. I only got a 6.
I only got a 6 as well.
Yeah, but to be fair, I've not been drinking. Laura, what was your 6?
My 6 was stones.
Stones. Can I just check with Dictionary Corner? Is that a word, please?
Stones. Can you use it in a sentence?
Okay, I'm on Countdown and I just used the word stones.
Weirdly, that is the definition in the dictionary as well. Word for word. Yeah, stones is a word.
Fantastic.
Umby.
I got solves.
Solves.
Ooh.
You did get solves. That's 6 points to each of you. Dictionary Corner, did you get the 8 that I was thinking of?
I've got 2 8s. One of them I got from myself, and then the second one was from the Countdown Solver. The 8 letter I got was solvents.
I had the first half.
You did. You did. But also, there is a footless, which means without feet. And also,
surely that would be feetless. Surely, footless is without a foot.
No, footless means they haven't got any of the foot.
That'd be feetless.
I say we take this to Kevin Bacon. He will tell us.
Footloose. Kick off the
Footloose.
Sunday shirt. Right, that's it from me. See you crazy cats later.
Crazy Cats does countdown.
The next round is a numbers round. Now, it's Umby's turn to choose numbers. I will warn you, there are some slightly different numbers in for this episode because it's a charity special.
Yeah.
So, what would you like as your number?
How are they different?
Well, you'll see the large numbers are just a little bit different.
Okay, so usually I would say 2 large and 4 small. So I'm going to pick that.
Okay. So your small ones are 5.
Cool.
1,
Lovely.
3,
Mm-hmm.
and 4.
But if it's like 73 or whatever, I'm going to kill you.
The large ones are 42.
I'm going to kill you.
27.
Awesome. That's fine.
And your target. I'm going to get this in before my death.
Sorry, was that number 27?
That was the number 27, yes. And your target is 349. Your time starts now. Umby, what did you get?
I got 345.
That's closer than I was expecting. Laura.
I've just spent the last 30 seconds trying to write out the 42 times table, and I got halfway, and then kind of stopped, and then just looked up and thought, "Oh, that's fine because the number is 420 because I've written the number 420 down the bottom there." Completely forgetting that the number 349 is actually there. So I was thinking, well, I just need to find 10 and then multiply it by 42, and then I will have 420. So what I'm saying is I got 42.
So you went for the completely wrong target.
Yeah, but I did get 42.
I mean, so far, Laura is 307 out. If Umby has got closer, we do have to give them points.
Can I just ask Laura quickly, how did you get to 42?
42. No. 3 times 5 is 15.
Yep.
Plus 27 is 42. Times 1 is 42.
Also, the number 42 was there. Times 1.
Umby, what was your declaration?
It was 336, but it's wrong.
326. Okay.
336.
Yeah, but it's wrong.
It's also too far out to get any points anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, sorry. I said 304. Sorry, I just because I'm
You
looking
said
at the
345.
I said 345. Regardless, it's wrong.
Okay.
Okay, so no points in that numbers round.
Would you like to know how it's done?
No.
I really would.
42 plus 27 plus 1 is 70. Times that by 5 is 350. 4 minus 3 is 1. Take that off the 350. You've got 349.
Yeah, okay, but now do it without the website, you dick.
It's my literal role to do it with the website.
I'd like to see
How do you think Susie Dent does it?
I'd love you to go on actual countdown and just turn to Susie Dent and go, "Yeah, we'll do it without a dictionary, you fuck." So at the end of part 1, the scores are Umby is on 6, Laura is on 6.
Wow.
Of course, the most important number tonight is the number of. I'm going to redo that link. I've not even been drinking. Of course, the most important number tonight is the amount raised for the National Autistic Society, and you can donate by visiting justgiving.com/lockdownlocking. We'll be back a little bit later. We'll be back a little bit later in the night. Thank you, Laura.
Oh, well, that take was perfect. Use that. Right. See you in a bit.
We'll be back a little bit later in the night.
We're going to talk over this. We have to use that version.
We'll be back a little bit later in the night for part 2. For more Drunk Countdown. See you then.
Perfect. Come on then. Have a great day. Thanks for keeping an eye on it.
Off somewhere fun today? Are you all right?
What gift have you got, Sam? Is it a calculator?
Off somewhere fun today? Are you all right? Off somewhere fun today? You all right?
What gift did you get, Sam? Is it a calculator?
Sorry, did he scare you?
Is it a calculator? What gift
Sorry,
did you get?
did
Is
I
it a
scare
calculator?
What are you doing? You trying to kill yourself? Are you blind?
Have you seen this epic fail? What's that? Have you seen this epic fail?
Somewhere fun today? Are you all right?
Dude, you trying to kill yourself? Are you blind?
Sorry, did he scare you?
Is it a calculator?
Sorry, did he scare you?
I thought you were.
We're out of nuggets. Do you want to see the special?
Are you okay? How can I help?
I'm autistic, and sometimes I get too much information.
Hello, everyone. Troy Hawke. I have to be honest. This is a bizarre environment to perform in. I'm missing the raw reaction of the crowd. Full disclosure, no matter how brutal or confused, most of the times I go on stage, the initial reaction, people look at me like I'm chopping a banana into a cottage pie. And it's the honesty of that. I was performing in Glasgow fairly recently, and I came up on stage, and before I'd had a chance to utter a word, some chap in the crowd stood up and said the following. Now, allow me a second here to adopt the character, because he might be watching. Anyone could be watching right now, and this chap could be sitting there in his string vest. Allow me a second to get into character, because I want to do the man justice. He took the time and the energy to shout this at a live performance. That must have been quite nerve-wracking for him. And so I want to give the moment what it deserves. He stood up and he said the following in Glasgow. I'll not be sat here watching this guy pranny around on my time. I'm missing Champions League for this shite. I don't even want to come to this tonight, Mary. I'll be in the car. Fuck this. And the fascinating, full disclosure, I didn't understand a word of that. I had to learn it phonetically. Full disclosure, it took me weeks, honestly. I had it audio recorded. Full disclosure, the only part I even understand now is Champions League. And I don't know what that is. I imagine it's some form of jousting, and I mean, who doesn't want to see chaps get speared off their mounts? I completely, is there room in the car, Mary? But I do, I get all kinds of different reactions. Like I said, I was walking through Liverpool recently, and some chap shouted, "Why is Freddie Mercury wearing a kimono?" Now, it's a rhetorical question. I've learned that. Now, I've heard it several times, the same thing. Every time I go to Liverpool, it is a rhetorical question. They do not want an answer. That is a dead end. I've been down that road. It bears absolutely no fruit. Essentially, if you don't know, Freddie Mercury is a dead singer who I apparently resemble. Not now, obviously, unless he's necrotizing magnificently. But the point is this chap didn't mean it as a compliment. No. He was trying to denigrate me, and I wasn't going to have that. You can't bloody have that. It's prison rules. You give in for a second and they'll all swarm on you like ants on a pudding picnic. All over. So I stood up for myself. I summoned every ounce of testosterone in my body and fired it ocularly at this chap. And I said the following. I think you'll find that this is a smoking jacket. And do you know what he said back to me? No word of a lie. I'm not gay, mate. I'm not gay, mate. Now listen, I've never met this chap, right? I don't know if every time he gets something wrong, he feels obliged to point out something he isn't. Do you know what I mean? Hey, is that the 65 bus to Liverpool South Parkway? No. That's the 82 to town. I'm not a fucking vegan, mate. No idea. You have to bear these things in mind. I struggle with some aspects of colloquialisms myself. I mean, full disclosure, I had a very different upbringing. I knew I was different to all the other children the very first moment I left the house because I was 35. I was, and this is a breeze for me, this isolation, because I was homeschooled, obviously. Home college, home gap year, home university. I'm very, very used to this. Mother had me in the late 70s, her late 70s. She's 106 now. She's in a jar, in a wigwam at the bottom of the garden, but, life is what you bloody make it. Anyway, I have struggled myself with certain colloquialisms. The word sick, for example. The word sick is now being deployed as a compliment. Right, now I understand the irony, right? I'm not bloody stupid. I understand the irony. You take something you like, you put a negative word next to it, and it magically transforms it into a good thing. Yeah? Case in point. Oh, Cassandra, this apple crumble is wanker. I understand. The issue I have personally is the word sick. You can't use it for everything. You certainly cannot use it for the terminally ill. My Uncle Keith just got his head shaved for an operation. He looks sick. Doesn't work. Absolutely doesn't work. Do you know, the person who started it, right? Sick patient zero, if you like. They would have had to, in the beginning, have explained themselves to literally everybody. Your dog's puppies are sick. Good Lord, are you a vet? No, I'm trying to start a new trend. Right is a bad word to describe a good thing. Oh, you absolute twat. Thank you very much. But it has to come to a close at some point. I mean, there has to be rules. Where does this end? Are there any words that are immune to becoming compliments in the future? We must have John round for tea. He's an absolute paedophile. Where does it stop? Where are the barriers? We have to make rules. Something else I've recently become aware of. Very recently. I had no idea life was so tricky for you ladies. I had no idea that it's not a level playing field across the genders. And that recently came to my attention via a series of books called The Mr. Men. Vile, sexist propaganda. The author, Roger Hargreaves, a filthy, misogynistic masthead. Do you know what he called the females of the species? Little Miss. Patronising. It gets worse. Every Little Miss is the villain of her own story. Every single... Little Miss Naughty. She's going around being naughty. No, that's her job. That's what she was born to do. She physically intimidates Mr. Small. She breaks Mr. Clever's glasses. She's carrying on like a tiny purple Liam Gallagher. The Mr. Men don't like that. They form a brutal kangaroo court. And they have Mr. Impossible squeeze her nose to stop her, and it works. And the moral of their story? Women, know your place. Gets worse. The entire storyline of Little Miss Chatterbox, beginning, middle, and end, is essentially... quiet, love, men are talking. I'm not even exaggerating. Little Miss Chatterbox starts talking because she's a chatty Cathy. All right? Why not? What's wrong with that? And the Mr. Men don't like it. They silence her. Happy ending. Little Miss Neat leaves her house. Perfect palace of order. While she's away, Mr. Muddle comes in, uninvited, and attempts to make himself a cup of tea, during the process of which he does everything but, and ruins the entire place, and then leaves. Never punished in the narrative once by Roger Hargreaves. No, you go on, Mr. Muddle. Get on with your life, fall over that log, go into the river, as you were. Little Miss Neat comes back and has to tidy everything up herself. And that's the end of the story. And the moral of that one, men should never have to make the tea. Now, it seems very much to me that every time Roger Hargreaves had an argument with his wife, a brand new Little Miss character was created. Darling, you do the shopping. Did you remember my cigars? Oh, no, sorry, Roger, I've had quite the to-do list today. All right, don't worry, that's fine. I'm going to get on with my work. Little Miss Forgetful. I mean, could you imagine, in your relationship, if every mistake you made was translated by your husband into 86 different languages and published around the world? Little Miss Paranoid as fuck. And what about the men? Mr. Perfect, Mr. Happy, Mr. Strong. Where is Mr. Afraid of Commitment? Where's Mr. Passive Aggressive? I'll tell you where he is. He's writing the damn books, that's where he is. And the less said about Mr. Tickle. Now, this is truly grim, but factual. This is a verbatim expert. Verbatim excerpt. I'm getting so upset by it. It's got a verbatim excerpt from that grim tome. Sitting in his armchair, in his small house, on the other side of the wood. He laughed and laughed. Every time he thought about all the people he had tickled. I mean, that's practically Prince Andrew's biography, for Christ's sake. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Please find me on all forms of social media. It has been an absolute delight. I'm going to pass you back to whoever is running the show, that very good friend of mine. Thank you so much for your time. Troy Hawke.
A big thank you to the very funny, my very good friend, Trey Honk.
I think it's Troy Hawke, Mark.
Troy Hawke.
Autism is a lifelong disability which affects how people, like me, communicate and interact with the world. There are about 700,000 adults and children on the autism spectrum in the UK. And like everyone, each autistic person has their own strengths and challenges. But all of us have difficulties with communicating and interacting with other people. This could mean not speaking at all, needing longer to process information, or not understanding facial expressions. We also engage in repetitive behaviour, doing or thinking the same thing over and over. This is sometimes for fun, and sometimes to help deal with our anxiety. People on the autism spectrum can also find unexpected changes, however small, very distressing. And then there is sensory overload, where noise, smells, touch and bright lights become very painful and overwhelming. All these challenges can make the world feel very scary and hard to understand, and sometimes send us into physical and emotional meltdowns or shutdowns. It is very important that autistic people get help from an early age. But life can become very difficult if children or adults don't get the right support or understanding. Autistic children are 3 times more likely to be excluded from school. Only 1 in 6 autistic people in the UK have a full-time job. And over 1/3 of autistic adults have reported serious mental health problems. The National Autistic Society is the UK's leading charity for autistic people. Since 1962, we have been changing society's attitudes and transforming individuals' lives. We want to create a society that works for autistic adults and children, and with your help, we can.
please, if you are enjoying this show, or even if you are not enjoying this show, really not that fussed regarding your opinions on it, we'd love it if you could donate to the National Autistic Society tonight. Please do use the link at the bottom of the screen now. It's just fuck, what a moment to ruin.
Well, anyway, as Mark was saying, I think he said something along the lines of
justgiving.com/lockdownlocking.
Well, you'll all have seen the link anyway. Please donate. I'll be a bit more of a people person than Mark. I do actually care if you like this or not. But also, if you don't like us, just hate donate. It's a new cool thing. Just chuck the money in. It'll be fine. You might get rid of us then.
It's time for some music now. And this is the wonderful Fred's House in a very special performance recorded from their individual houses. They don't all live in Fred's house.
Hold on, hold on to the reason we started. If the road gets too rough and you wanna give up, just hold on. Slow down, slow down. Let your feet touch the ground. If we spiral too high, we'll see the world pass us by. So slow down, darling. You and I, we're just scratching the surface. We're just trying to find if it's all really worth it. And all I can cling to is that bit of myself saying, try it again. Let it go, let go. Oh, let go from the hurt that you've known. At the end of the day, just gets in the way. So let go, let go, let go, darling. You and I, we're just scratching the surface. We're just trying to find if it's all really worth it. Is it worth it? And all I can cling to is that bit of myself saying, try it again. We're just scratching the surface. Oh, yeah, we're trying to find if it's all really worth it. Is it worth it? And all I can cling to is that bit of myself saying, try it again. We've got to try again. Please, can we try it again? We've got to try again. Please, can we try it again? Oh,
excellent stuff. By this point in the show, you're probably thinking, I'm actually quite enjoying this, but I could really do with a piss break. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am nothing if not a person that brings you exactly what you want. So I'd like to introduce the piss break for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Grimshaw.
You little shit.
Just giving the people what they want, Mark. Just giving the people what they want. You know,
I assume by that you're referring to the piss break and not me. Well, I think you should go fuck yourself, Jonathan.
You think that'll help the stream? I mean, I can do if you want, but I'm not too sure it's a good time for it.
If you raise £1,000 tonight, John will fuck himself at the end of the show.
Yeah, go on. I'll sign up for that. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but fuck it, I'm in. Yeah.
We'll do it live on Instagram. Welcome back to part 2 of Drunk Countdown. I'm still joined by contestants Laura Monmoth and Umby Winters, and in Dictionary Corner, Frizz Frizzle.
Woo!
Of course, we're all here to try and raise some money for the National Autistic Society, and you can donate by visiting justgiving.com/lockdownlockit. We don't have the on-screen graphic available right now.
You can add that in. There we go.
There it is.
Oh, it's gone. Right, you can donate at this site. What? Oh, no, we don't want to give you that. What?
Only the quick of reflexes and quick of eyes can donate to the National Autism.
You've made it so now I'm going to have to make a new graphic for the start of this. It says graphic images.
Sorry, technical difficulties. I don't know what that was. Whoa!
No, we don't want that link. We're not having that donation link, thank you.
Why have you made? I mean, I know why, but why have you made this as hard for Mark as physically possible?
No, because the next round is Umby to choose the letters. Umby, what would you like?
Well, I'd like to start with a vowel, please.
You would start with an A.
Followed up with 2 consonants.
2 whole consonants. There's an R. I'm on S. There's a V.
Give me a vowel, please.
I'll give you.
Oh, I bet you will. And then follow that up.
No.
Follow that up with another 2 consonants, please.
Countdown.
What are the letters? Sorry, I was distracted by all the fucking gay porn going on. So far, I've got the letters A, R, V. Is there anything else?
There's a U as well.
A what?
U.
Cool. Right. I'll go back to my hovel.
Yeah. Fuck off. There's also an N.
An N. Okay.
And your other consonant as well was a T.
T. Give me one more vowel.
E.
E, and I got one more, right?
Or you got 2 more.
I got 2 more. Then give me one of each, vowel and consonant.
D. Now, before you say for definite that you want the vowel,
yeah,
you've currently got unt in there, and we're without a C.
You're right. Give me a consonant, please.
It's a Y.
Okay.
But we'll have to make do and start.
We'll have to make do, yeah.
Umby, what did you get?
I got a risky 6.
A risky 6. Laura, what did you get?
I've got a safe 6.
Should we hit a safe 6 first?
Yeah, the safe 6 is ranted.
Ranted?
As in someone who rants and then they
I can't count. Sorry, mine's a risky 7.
Sorry, you did declare a risky 6. So
I'm sorry, but I just because I can't count because I'm drunk. It's a risky 7.
No, Umby, if I accepted this, then frankly, I'd be doing Richard Whiteley wrong.
Listen, it's still probably not a word, so it's going to be irrelevant anyway.
Oh, Richard's appeared fucked up.
More like Richard wrongly.
Look, it's not. It's probably not a word. Just take my risky 7, and then it's when it's not. It's fine. It's fine.
Fine. Should we hear it and then decide?
Yeah.
Can I say all the sevens I've got are all safe sevens? Like they're all words I've heard of. So
Yeah, but Frizz,
I want to see where Umby's going with this.
But Frizz, you're smarter than me.
Smarter?
That is questionable.
No,
smart.
it's not.
Right,
Umby's
risky seven is smarter. Smarter is not there.
I'm prettier. He's smarter. Like
Right,
my 7 is vaunted. VAUNTED.
Dictionary Corner. What do you make of vaunted?
It's not a word.
Is that how?
I don't know why I thought it
describes.
Actually, no, Mark. It is a word. I just wanted to see Umby's reaction when I said it wasn't a word, because I remember during Christmas I was playing this game with my niece and nephew who are 4 and 7, and the game was we'd have an object on our forehead and we'd have to ask questions to try and find out what it was. Now, my niece, I saw her take a peek at her card before putting it on her head, and I was like, well, I'm not having that. She was a fly. The card was a fly. Her first question was, do I have wings? And I said, no. And she went, yes, I do. So I called her out. Umby seemed quite unfazed, generally quite puzzled, like saying, oh, well, I thought it was a word. So I'm counting that as that was their genuine word that they wrote down. They didn't argue that it wasn't a word. It was a genuine risky 7. I'm giving the points to Umby.
Thank you. I feel like I've heard it before, but it's also entirely possible that I haven't heard it before.
Before we move on here, do you think you've got the power to give points, Frizz?
No, but
you just said you're giving the points to Umby. Like that matters in any way?
I mean, the points aren't going to Umby anyway, regardless.
No
charity, Mark.
They declared a 6.
Oh yeah, actually, good point. Yeah, fuck off, Umby.
No, it's just because I can't count because I'm drunk.
Right.
So am I.
I will treat this fairly. I'm going to give you the 7 points, but Laura is also going to get the 6 points that she deserves, rather than it's all going to one person.
That's fair. I think that's how.
Still means that Umby takes the lead.
I mean,
it's doable.
I mean, Laura, hang on. What was Laura's 6?
Ranted.
Oh yeah, of course. God, that seems so long ago that you said that.
It seems long ago to us, but it does not seem long ago to the edit.
Would you like to know what else was there?
No.
Well, hang on, because I had a 6 that wasn't a 6. I had my 7, but I had a 6 that wasn't a 6 because it's not a real word, which is a Davery, which is a bakery where they make Daves.
Cool. Cool.
Why is it specifically a bakery? Because that suggests that they burn.
I mean, there are 2 really good words there. Unrated is there, and unready, and those are words that I've heard of.
Oh yeah.
Also, vaunted was there. I don't know if you knew that.
Laura, it's your turn to choose some gosh darn numbers.
Can I have, please? Hang on. Are there any shenanigans with this?
No.
Can I have 4 large and 2 small, please?
Oh, Laura.
Okay, so your 2 small are 1.
Oh no!
And 10.
No.
And your big ones, well, you might remember our old pal 27.
Did you really only do 4 of these?
Well, yeah, because there's only 4 big ones in actual countdown. I'm playing by the rules.
42.
42, yeah, good on you. And then there's also 81, which I didn't underline it, so it potentially could be 18.
I'm writing that down as a 7th number.
But no, it is 81. And there's also 104.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And the target, 105. No, it's not. It's 403.
Okay.
And your time starts right now.
Oh, you think you have a say when the...
Well, should we talk about what just happened?
What just happened?
A numbers round. What did you get?
I'm doing the. Hang on, I've got the numbers. I'm just doing the maths.
No, you're meant to use the 30 seconds for that.
I know. I can't do, like. I've got the numbers. I'm just trying to do addition. Like I'm literally just trying to do addition.
You had the numbers before the clock started.
I know.
You then have Frisbee and a bell end to give you extra time, and you still have brought nothing.
No, okay. I got 3. I got.
Frizz, Frizz, start the clock again. Another 30 seconds. All right. Right, you've had a minute.
Yes, I
How
have. I have got 401.
Ryan Blessed has got 401.
That's incredible. No, I've got 402.
402. You declared.
I forgot about the 1.
You're gonna have to give me 401 because you declared 401.
I'm declaring 402 now, Mark.
No, you can't pull this bullshit again. I've let you have it.
I can. I got away with it once. I can get away with it again.
No, you can't. I'm in charge. Laura, what did you get?
407 in the first half a minute. I wasn't given extra time. I was ready to declare.
You literally were. Everyone got extra time then.
No. I was ready to declare 407. Let Umby go.
So you didn't use your extra 30 seconds?
No, because that's not countdown rules.
Oh, we've got a purist in our midst.
I don't think they allow drinking on Countdown.
We've got to follow the countdown rules in this numbers game that includes 104, 81, 42, and 27.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter because I used 81 twice.
Right. What I said is I used 81 twice.
I mean, it's a common countdown thing using the 81 twice.
Oh, it's so easy just to forget that you've used the
81. You can hear my working out anyway. Obviously, I'm not going to get any points for it, but you can hear how smart I thought I was.
No. If you use the 81 twice, we can't take it. Frizz, start the clock again.
I'm still declaring 407.
Yeah, come on, just let Laura claim it. I want to go to bed.
Laura, come on, let's see how you did it.
42 minus 1 is 41. 41. Multiplied by 10 is 410. 81 divided by 27 is 3. And I removed that from the 410 to give 407.
Laura, I'm going to give you a chance to get 403 here, right? Don't minus the 1 plus it. What's 42 plus 1?
43.
And then what did you do in your next stage? You multiplied it by 10, didn't you?
Yeah, which gave 430.
Right, and what number have you got there?
Minus the 104.
You can minus.
And add the 81.
No, don't need that. What number do you have there you can minus to get 403?
What do you mean don't need it? I used it twice. You clearly need it at least once.
What you can do is you can take a trip out of Umby's book. You can plus 81 and then minus 81.
I mean, to be fair, that means they haven't used 81 at all.
No,
we've gone into a philosophical argument. Anyway, that's how to do it. 42
I
plus
could have taken the
43.
27 away.
Times it by 10 is 430, minus 27 is 403.
I declared
Laura was the
407,
closest.
so.
But Laura was the closest anyway.
Laura does get 7 points for that, incredibly.
Amazing.
And you were angry at the new numbers.
That was relatively easy. I mean, I did use a massive website.
You don't want to know how I got 401 wrongly? I was very clever.
No, I don't want to know.
Okay.
You wasted a minute doing that working out.
Tell you what. No, Mark. Umby wasted a minute 30 because...
So we are about to head into a crucial countdown conundrum. But before we do that, please do remember that we are here for the National Autistic Society, and you can donate now at justgiving.com/lockdownlocking. But now it's time.
Okay, right. Is everyone ready for their crucial countdown Jun emoji?
Oh!
For the conundrum. Now, we're not going to be playing the clock for this because obviously you need to buzz in. So we've got a little timer for this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mark, you're going to then edit in the clock, so there's no point.
No, I'm not. I said that purely for the benefit of the audience who are not going to see the clock. Your letters are SLICEPLAY.
Right, so you're going way too quickly. Start again.
It's
slice play.
Slice play. Slice play. SLICEPLAY, and your time starts now.
Okay. Stop it, Frizz. I need my brain for this.
Let's get your organ out.
No, Frizz, I need to be able to. I literally cannot concentrate when you're being a.
Play slice!
No! Laura shout play slice. No! Keep going.
No, stop. None of this needs to make the edit if you just all shut up.
Right, so nobody's got it?
No, shut up, I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, but we don't have time for that, Laura.
No, it's you know,
Laura,
it's of course it's the word for when Alice from Alice in Wonderland gets very strong and works on her chest muscle. It's Alice pecs.
It is a word, to be fair. I'm looking at it now.
Alice pecs.
Umby's correct.
Yeah, Alice pecs. I should get some points for that.
No, Dictionary Corner. It was actually allspicy. You know when you know the allspice, the perfume. When something smells like allspice, I know it's called Old Spice, but it's allspicy. It's allspicy.
You're fucking with me, right? Like you're.
I don't know what the word is.
You know that that deodorant that's not called allspice. Well, use that in the phrase allspicy.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going with Alice pecs, and if any of the letters are in the same position in the word, I'm getting that many points.
Oh, you know what? Hang on.
You got it, Frizz?
No. I already had it. I typed it into the countdown sheet thing, but I'm just checking. ALICE. You've got one letter in the right place. The C.
Yeah,
Which C? There's two C's.
No, there isn't. No, there's not.
There's one C.
No, there isn't. I've not even got Alice pecs. Right.
There is in Alice pecs. There are two C's in that, but that's not a word.
Oh, there are definitely two C's on the screen, but none of them are the ones in the conundrum.
So I've not even got my fake word right. I'm shit at this.
Especially that second C. Especially that second C is not in there.
Yeah.
Especially it's not.
Especially.
Hey!
Oh.
The answer was specially, which
I mean, I've been saying specially every 20 seconds for the last 8 minutes or so.
Yes, you have. Which means
I've not. We're not gaslighting here. I've not.
Which means that we've got, I think, a record low in countdown history on the scores.
We have only played 5
Proud
rounds.
to contribute to the culture.
We have only played 5 rounds.
With 13 points in second place is Umby. But the winner, drum roll please, the winner is... With 19 points, it's Laura Monmoth.
19's pretty good.
Yeah, from 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Stop the count.
I clearly win. I got all the 8 and 7 letter words. I got all the numbers rounds. I've got about 65 points tonight.
Let's not push it. But of course, tonight, it's not about points. It's about donations to the National Autistic Society. And you can donate using the link that's on your screen now, justgiving.com/lockdownlocking. Thanks for joining us for this special edition of Drunk Countdown. A big thank you to my guests, the players, Umby Winters and Laura Monmoth, and in Dictionary Corner, Frizz Frizzle. And now it's back live to me, really.
Oh, that cunt.
Yeah. Sorry about that. And that very nicely brings us to pretty much the end of the show. Thank you so much for watching tonight's show. Thank you for donating if you have done. And thank you to all of the incredible acts for giving up their time and content for free.
I explode out of my doorway every morning on my bike. There's a conversation we've been having every single fucking night about how the way it used to be. It used to be the way it used to. It's gonna be so much better when we sleep it off and come to terms with this. And I wake up cold. I know that you're not here because the light streams through an open window, and you always like to keep the curtains shut. There is a piece of your soul in everything you've ever owned. There is a mysterious part of all of us that keeps us grounded to the earth. And I fixate on the things you left. A couple of old pint glasses full of paintbrush water and about 120 candles. And your hair on every surface, every floorboard, every carpet, every stair, and every book you'll ever read has got your eyeballs printed on the pages. Every piece of clothing that you've ever worn will probably smell like you forever. Your fingerprints live in the dust between the furniture, like the tiny footprints of hungry